With respect, Minister, you haven't answered my question at all. Since the establishment of the Child and Family Agency in 2014, some 13 internal case reviews have been carried out by TUSLA. Now, my parliamentary assistant has been handed 2 of these reports by 2 separate women who have suffered sexual abuse as children. The reports are deeply upsetting to read. The Gardaí and the social workers in the 1980s and 1990s did not act on the disclosures when they were made. And these 2 children, and I stress that these are 2 separate cases, escaped their abusers when they ran away from home. In all the internal case reviews, everyone mentioned is given a pseudonym, similar to Grace. Now, has TUSLA furnished you with the copies of the 13 internal case reviews which have been conducted? Were you, Minister, aware of these reviews or the content of these reports prior to me raising them here in the Dáil today?
No, Deputy, I wasn't. I'm not aware of those 2 cases that you've spoken about. And if you want to provide me with information about them, I'm happy to examine them.
And Minister, as I've said, the content of these reports are deeply shocking. And I want to know, I suppose, what happens to these reports. Where is the oversight of these reports and the accountability of these reports within the department? Can you confirm to me if somebody comes forward to report retrospective child abuse pertaining to a period while they were in state care or in foster care, are all other adults who were previously in foster care in that home where the alleged abuse took place, are they tracked down? Are they interviewed by social workers? Can you confirm to me if that happens? Because this is really important. You know, it is obviously radically important that we focus on the person who brings the alleged abuse to light, but also then that we investigate whether there was other abuse in those particular families. Have people ever contacted your office directly to report retrospective abuse? And if so, has your office handled these phone calls or emails? And let me finish by saying that this is not the last that the government will be hearing about this particular issue. We need an immediate, robust commission to investigate child sexual abuse that happened in foster care system, past and present. And a full, unconditional state apology needs to be given to the victims of the state, who for decades have said that nobody has believed their particular stories.
Minister, to conclude.
Deputy, it is my understanding that when an allegation of retrospective child abuse is being investigated, that the full process of Children First are implemented. I will come back to you in writing in terms of what exactly that means, in terms of is every single adult contacted. I don't have the absolute detail of that. It's a fair question, and I'll come back to you on that in writing. As I said before, those 2 cases that you've identified, I'm happy for you to bring them to my attention and I can look at them in more detail. I can't speak with any more certainty in terms of next steps until I've actually seen them, but like you, I treat issues of child sex abuse with the greatest significance, and particularly if that has happened in a situation where someone was in the care of the state. That makes the situation in terms of the state's